Hi, this is Miranda from the Richland Hills Public Library. I'm here with another activity time for this week. So, lots of stuff goes on in January, but I thought for this week, January 8th is Elvis Presley's birthday, and so I wanted to do something music related. So, this is what we're going to be making this time. It is a little like mini amplifier for your phone. Let's see. So your phone goes in like this, and it amplifies the sound from your phone so that you get a louder sound for your music, which I'll demonstrate in a minute, but I want to show you how to create it and build it first. So what you need for this project is super simple. You need 2 cups. They can be plastic or paper. Plastic is what I've got, so plastic is what I'm going to use. You need a Sharpie, a pencil, scissors, a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll cut down, and this is actually duct tape. It's like fancy duct tape, but some sort of strong heavy duty tape. And then if you want to do decorating like I did on mine, I just use washi tape for this, but you can decorate with paint or you can decorate with markers or just whatever floats your boat. Then you will also of course need a cell phone. So let's get started. First off, you are going to need to make some marks on all of your bits and pieces so that you know where to cut. So for the first part, you're going to put that right there. Well, actually, you're going to take your lid off your marker first. And then you're going to kind of center that. I really like these cups because they have these little lines on it, and it makes it easier for centering this accurately on both cups. So we're just going to kind of put it right there. And then kind of loosely trace around. It doesn't have to be perfect. You'll probably have to do some trimming anyway. I did on the first one that I made. Just like so. And then just kind of pay attention to where your marks are on this one so that when you do the same thing on this cup, you kind of get it in the same spot, which is important. Alrighty. And try not to press down on the cup too much while you're doing this, because it can warp the circle that you're making. Again, it's okay if it does because you can always do some extra trimming. You can see that those are not perfect circles. All right, so now we're going to cut into our cups and cut our circles. The easiest way to do this is to kind of poke a hole and then, sorry y'all, I'm going to make sure y'all can see this. And cut from side to side. And this seems like overkill, but it really does make it easier to cut the circle out. So once you've got it all kind of starred up like that, then you can just kind of cut around your edges without the scissors giving you too much trouble. And without accidentally tearing your cup in a way that you don't want to. Like so. And then you can see that's obviously not going to quite fit, so I'm probably going to need to do a little bit of extra trimming here. Let's go ahead and do that. You don't want your holes too terribly big. But that's what the tape is for, to make sure that it all goes together the way it's supposed to. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Just like that. Okay, let's cut the other one. Okay, perfect. So, then what we're going to do is take this part, and we need to make a slot for our phone. So that should be just enough room. Now for this part, I do not use the Sharpie because I don't want to get Sharpie on my phone. So I'm going to use a pencil, and hopefully this will be dark enough. If it's not, I'll grab a pen instead. And then you kind of want to get it on there just about as even as you can. Of course, you know, hold on to your phone. And then for this one, what I would recommend, anyway, is being gentle, first off. And then what you'll want to do is kind of cut a little bit outside of the lines that you've made to make sure that your phone has enough room. Because you can kind of see how skinny that is, and that is obviously not as skinny as what my phone is there, so we're going to have to give it some extra room to make sure it fits down in there. You also don't want it too close to your edges. I made that mistake on this one and had to be really careful while I was making it because I cut down a paper towel roll. I did not use a toilet paper roll for this one because paper towel roll was what I had. But you want enough room on your edges so that there's somewhere for it to stick into your cup. All right, let's see if that's good enough. Absolutely not. So let's do a little bit more trimming. Looks like I need to get it closer to the edges. Ah, perfect. There we go. Okay. So, once you've gotten to this point, you're going to kind of position this part at the top, and then this part in between. Okay. And this part is actually really hard to show you on video, so instead I'm just going to kind of show you the one that's already been done. So I took the tape in small, probably about 2 to 3 inch pieces, and then just kind of taped it down into the tube and then out onto the cup, just like that. It's probably about 6 pieces of tape per side. You can see I did the same thing on that side, and it worked pretty well, especially since you've got this hole here. So like you can go down in with your finger and press in and make sure that your tape is sticking the way that it's supposed to. So now that we've got, so I have this one completely made, but I think we can test this one out without it giving us too many problems. And you can see the amplification. I'm hoping you can see the amplification. Because we have this glass, well, plastic barrier between us, it might not be as distinct, but I'm hoping that it will be. So hang on one second. Let's see. In honor of the king, we're going to pull up an Elvis Presley song. If my music will let me do that. Let's find out. Okay. Oh, I love this song. How did they know? Okay. So there's what it sounds like while it's just playing on its own. Then I'm going to get quiet and stick it down in here and you can tell the difference. You ready? So I don't know if that's coming through on your audio. I really hope it is. I'm actually going to, let me try it on this one too. Okay. Can my camera person hear the difference? Okay, my camera person can hear the difference, so hopefully y'all can hear the difference too. So it's just a cute, fun little project. Again, super easy to make at home. These are supplies that just about everybody has. And then you've got something that makes the volume on your phone just a little bit louder. Plus, it's a really cool science experiment that deals with sound and amplification. So that's always fun to talk about too. So there you have it. That is our activity for the week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see, what do I have to remind you about this week? Our story time will have already happened by the time this airs. But we'll also have a what's new video, I think, going on, or depending on how they air, maybe story time hasn't and what's new has. Well, you'll see. We have 3 videos this week. This is one of them. So make sure that you check out all of those. They'll be available via our YouTube channel and also accessible via our Facebook page. And let's see, our craft kits. Please don't forget about those. We've got, let's see, what's going on this time. There's some New Year's stuff going on. There's some wintry stuff going on. There's some random stuff because of Elvis Presley's birthday, and apparently it's like National Soup Month. So there's all kinds of fun things. Braille Day was the 4th. So there's some stuff about Braille in there that's really cool. All kinds of, it's kind of like a mishmash of stuff that's going on in January. So it should be a lot of fun. So that's waiting for you. Please feel free to pick those up anytime between today and Friday. And I think that's everything. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope y'all have a good day.